It's almost holiday time, and if you're busy searching the internet for a last-minute holiday deal, why not check out the SANPark's website? SANParks is not the conventional place one would go to when booking a holiday, but they have been in the business for a very long time.
Tourism is as old as the park, and SANParks, we were proclaimed in 1926 and we saw our first visitors in 1927. So you can say that tourism is as old as our business.
If you haven't booked your December holiday, SANPark still has some availability, and there are various ways you can book.
We still have booking available now for December, from the 4th of December to the 13th of January. So there again, they can phone, come into one of our centres or go online. If they go online, they'll also find a promotions page, which will give them all the different specials we've got at the moment. One of the specials, the specials page is actually www.sanparks.org/promotions. So I encourage people to go online and book because you get the 5% discount. But if they want to go into an actual contact centre, there are several around the country. They can just have a look on our website at www.sanparks.org.
Booking through SANParks gets you access to a large number of national parks.
At our booking centres, we only do South African national parks, and we have 19 national parks in total, ranging from booking at Kruger National Park to booking at Table Mountain National Park or even Kalahari Transfrontier Park. There is a wide variety of different places because you'll get people who want to go to the beach. Then we've got Tsitsikamma and Garden Route, or people who want to go into the bush but they don't want to go far. Then we've got Marakele National Park. So there is a wide variety for people. They just need to visit our website, have a look, see what they want to do, and our accommodation as well, by the way, varies from your camping to guest houses.
Even though you can get a 5% discount by booking online, coming into the booking centres gives you that human touch with an army of consultants waiting to book your dream bush break.
When you come in, you're going to firstly meet a friendly face who's going to be able to answer all of your questions, and if they can't, they will find the answer for you. So it's a good experience. I would recommend once at least booking in one of our offices or at one of our satellite offices.
Many people are of the opinion that our national parks are geared towards international tourists, but the data paints a completely different picture.
The majority of South African National Parks visitors are South African. We have a small percentage which are foreigners, and I think our biggest percentage is from Germany of the foreigners, but South Africans love South Africa, and that's why we keep having them back at our parks. If you want to relax, unwind and actually enjoy your country that you live in, then you definitely need to make a trip to any of our national parks, not just one that's closest to you. Take a long road trip and explore the country and stop at one of our national parks.
Who knew booking a holiday in the South African bush could be that simple? With our holiday booked, it was time to take a road trip to the Kruger.
With our holiday all booked, it was time to head out onto the open road as we hit the N4 to the Kruger National Park. Now, no real road trip is complete without a few stops along the way. Our first stop was at this curio shop that we spotted along the road.
This business have 19 years now, and the stuff we buy, then we sell. There is a place called the Buchabelo. There is a people there, they are heavy. Then we go there and buy, then we sell here. And we ask the tourists and the people to stop here and support us.
After picking up a few locally made items, it was back on the road. As we got into the Kruger, our first sighting struck us as strange, a group of people cutting down trees.
So alien plants, these are the plants that come from another continent. They came to Kruger National Park in different ways. Some they were brought to Kruger in order for food, some they were brought in order for flowers. So these alien plants, they've dominated the species, the indigenous species in KNP. We deal with these alien plants because they are dominating our indigenous plant. So these plants, the alien plants, they consume a lot of water. Some they can cause fires, some they can destroy the indigenous plant. So as a Working for Water project, we have hired or we have created jobs for our communities in order to develop our communities by clearing those alien plants.
The bush clearing project is aimed at clearing a path of 15 meters. This will make it easier for visitors to view wildlife. There are a number of other projects that the park is involved in, all focused on job creation.
Working for Water is a poverty alleviation project or program that has been started to help eradicate the scourge of poverty in our different communities in South Africa. We've got different programs within the Working for Water program. We are bush clearing, we've got rehabilitation, we've got Working for Water that are dealing with removing alien species or alien plants. And we've got those wetlands, we've got those ones are working in the coast. We've got different programs within, but ourselves specifically is to deal with removing indigenous species that we call mopane trees, 15 meters by the roadside, from the roadside inside the bushes. That's what we do.
Detours over, it was off to find our rest camp. With a wide array of camps and lodges to choose from in the Kruger National Park, our first pick was Skukuza Rest Camp. As the largest camp and administrative headquarters of the park, it was a natural choice. If, like us, you choose to sleep over here at Skukuza, there's everything on offer from fully equipped camping to self-catering units with private kitchens. As night began to fall and supper time approached, we followed the aroma of sizzling meat to a bush braai. If you are really going to enjoy the bush, late nights and early mornings are the way to go. Up at the crack of dawn, we headed out on our first game viewing trip. An early morning walk through the foliage with well-trained guides gave us insight into the workings of the bush. Spending the morning walking really does build up an appetite, and a good breakfast was very welcome. With a whole day ahead, a round of golf was on the cards. Built in 1972, this golf course was initially only used by park staff, but now visitors can enjoy the unique experience of playing 9 holes in a game reserve and have the bragging rights of saying you played golf surrounded by the Big Five. At the heart of the camp, there are shops and restaurants for both day and overnight guests. With most of the Skukuza camp covered, it was time to explore more of the camp as we headed north towards the Letaba River.